What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Superlinary Goddess, aka Aaliyah Aliza. And right now I'm in my car because I just finished coming from the mall. I asked on my Instagram what story time did you guys want to hear, and the reason of why I really stopped smoking was one of them. This is also going to be like a little mukbang. I got myself some Taco Bell, okay? Taco Me Bell. And before you judge me, I haven't got Taco Bell in a very long time. So, don't judge me. And I was hungry, and yeah. This is gonna be a story time / mukbang. Mukbang. So yeah. So first and foremost, let me say I am a firm believer that we are not supposed to be inhaling smoke at all. Like, our lungs wasn't created to inhale any type of smoke, whatever it is, cigarette, weed, vape. Before y'all try to say anything, I only got a vape because I missed the habit of smoking, like the habit of smoking. But I won't smoke weed. And I'm actually gonna stop smoking these too because I can feel it like fucking me up. Them things is fucking me up, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I'm a firm believer we're not even supposed to be inhaling smoke like that. Our lungs wasn't made for that. I got the chicken chalupa supreme, if y'all was wondering. Yeah, that's first and first. I believe everything vibes at a frequency. Each human being on this earth vibes at a different frequency. You might find someone that rarely vibrates at the same frequency as you, but everyone is unique, I feel like. So everyone vibes at a different frequency. Trees vibe at their frequency. Insects, animals, every living object vibes at a frequency. So weed, as you guys know, is a plant. It's a plant and it has its own frequency. And let me just say, I've been smoking weed since I was 14 years old. I am now 20 years old and no longer feel the need to be smoking weed because my frequency isn't the same as when I first started when I was 14. When I started my spiritual journey, I changed as a person, spiritually, mentally, physically too. Feel me? Like, I look like a grown-ass woman now. But that doesn't have to do with the spirituality. Yeah, I'm hungry, okay? So every sentence, I'm probably gonna take a bite right after. So when I had my spiritual awakening, I was still smoking weed, of course. In fact, I've had a lot of realizations while being high, okay? I'm not talking down on weed because, yo, that was my shit at a point. Like, me and weed was like this. That was my shit. Weed has helped me go through meditations. It's helped me in some ways. But it's gotten to the point where it's not helping me at all. Like, it's just causing damage. Because when you start elevating yourself, your spirit, when you start elevating your spirit, your vibration gets higher. I know y'all gonna be like, okay, here she go with this spiritual ass talk. But that's the reason why I stopped smoking weed. It's a spiritual reason. It's feel me? It's spiritual. So I'm like, that's the only way I could really explain it. And I started getting tired of smoking weed like a year ago. Like, I already had it in my brain. Like, I started telling myself, okay, I want to stop smoking weed. Like, I don't want to waste my money on weed. That's another reason. I'm gonna get into that, but that's another reason why I stopped smoking weed. The money. Motherfuckers is taxing nowadays. I was tired of smoking weed. Like, I was tired of wasting my time rolling up blunts and smoking. Like, I really feel like I was just wasting time at one point. And when I'm snowballing, like when I'm in my shadow self, I realized that I tend to smoke a lot. Like, I will sit in my car for hours smoking while watching something on my phone, like some Netflix series or something. Like, I found myself coexisting just being high. Like I had to be high to do everything. I used to get high before going to the gym. Sometimes I'll be way too high that I didn't even want to work out. Actually, no, that never happened. I'll get high and I'll want to work out. Like, see, that was a good thing. I didn't get lazy when it came to working out. I found that I was really only bonding with the people around me because of weed. Like, the only reason I'm hanging out with these motherfuckers is because they smoke weed too. And I don't want that to be the reason why I'm friends with people. Don't get me wrong, you meet a lot of people when you smoke weed, but also doesn't mean they're good people. And I'm like, yo, if I stop smoking weed, I literally won't have any friends at all. And that's exactly what happened. First of all, I cut off friends before I even stopped smoking weed. Like, there was a point where I just wanted to smoke weed by myself, but it got lonely because I enjoyed smoking with other people at times, but most of the time I like smoking by myself. And yeah, weed is just so expensive. Like, it's such a waste of money. When I stopped smoking weed, I started saving up so much money. I became less lazy because I'll get high and then I want to buy food. My high ass have the munchies or whatever, or buy food or whatever. I won't do the things that I told myself that I was gonna do that day. I was being lazy, and it was because I was mad high. I was too focused on being high. Like, it got to the point where I would go to work high, I would get out of work, get high, I would go to the gym, get high again, leave the gym, get high again. Like, it was ridiculous. I was getting high for every damn thing. Like I was saying before, weed vibrates at a certain frequency, and I am raising my frequency. I am still raising my frequency, and I'm at the point in my life where my mind, body, and soul does not want anything to do with weed. Okay, I tried it because I went sober, and then I tried it again just to see. I got high as fuck when I tried it again, but the high was so bad. It was so bad. Like, I didn't enjoy being high anymore. I was getting at a point in my life where I didn't resonate with the vibration of weed. As soon as I would start smoking, my vibration will instantly drop. And I felt it because I would start feeling fear, anxiety. I would get anxious. It was bad. I started having very negative, intrusive thoughts as soon as I was getting high. The high was bad. Like, I didn't feel like being high. I would get random aches in my body. That's how you know my spirits wanted me to stop smoking. I would get random aches in my body. Like, I would have panic attacks. It was getting to the point where every time I was smoking every other high, I was getting panic and anxiety attacks, and it was bad. It was so bad, and my dumb ass will still smoke because I was so used to the habit of smoking and getting high. And I was like, yo, I don't like this anymore. Like, I wasn't enjoying being high anymore. And I'm like, damn, like, I really like weed. Like, it helped me a lot in my spiritual journey. But now I'm at that point in my spiritual journey where I don't vibrate with the frequency of weed. I can't smoke weed and have a good high anymore. Okay, maybe that has to do with some issues that I have, or maybe it just has to do with the fact that I don't vibrate with weed anymore. Maybe in the future, when I'm more elevated, like where my spirit is even more elevated and I elevated the spirits around me, maybe at that point I'll be able to hit a joint or two and feel good. Right now I can't smoke. Like, I instantly get anxious. I instantly drown in fear. Like, I'm instantly, like, my vibration instantly drops. Another thing with weed is, the reason a lot of people get paranoia and anxious of smoking weed is because you're supposed to smoke weed with hemp because it evens it out. Hemp is for your anxiety and it calms you down. So it neutralizes the effects of weed. I wasn't doing that though. My ass wasn't thinking about, oh, I'm about to get high. Let me smoke a hemp joint right now. Let me take some hemp, some CBD right now. No, that's not the fuck. That's not what the fuck was happening. But I do believe if you're smoking weed, you should neutralize it, balance it out with CBD and hemp, because it will. That's how it's supposed to be. But I also don't believe you're supposed to be smoking things. Feel me? I was also very addicted to weed. if you can't tell. Like, I was still smoking it while I was having panic and anxiety attacks, and I was still smoking it. Like, at that time, by that time, I was addicted. I was hooked, okay? I will like get psychosis. I will get paranoid. It was bad. Like, I just knew I had to stop smoking weed. And one day, like, it just happened like this. It's not like I slowly took myself off of weed. I literally stopped cold turkey. One day I just woke up. My mind, body, and soul was tired of it. Tired of my own bullshit. Tired of my own disease of addiction to this fucking marijuana. I was like, you know what? This shit is a waste of money. And once it clicked in my head that buying weed was a waste of money, like I was truly just wasting my money on this fucking herb, I never bought weed again. And it's been what, like 3 months since I've smoked? Yeah. It's been like 3 months, almost 4, since I smoked weed. Sometimes I do think about it. Oh, I want to get high and stuff. But then I instantly feel like that anxiousness that I would feel when I'm high. And then I'd be like, nah, I'm better off. I am better off. Yes, this is my 3rd taco. Mind's business. But yeah, that's the real reason I stopped smoking weed. People be lacing shit nowadays too. Like, yeah, you gotta be careful. If you're gonna be smoking weed, grow your own shit. Cause motherfuckers be lacing motherfuckers too. And I'm blessed that I never got laced, but I don't want to chance it either. So yeah, guys, that's the story time why I stopped smoking weed. Not such a big, you know, crazy story, whatever, but it's the fact. It's really why I stopped smoking weed. But yeah, if you guys want to hear more story times, or if you guys like the little mukbangs, I'm still not sure how people be eating, talking. Like, when I'm eating, I just want to eat. But I figured, hey, let me record this while I'm eating. And yeah, I'll be back. I'll see y'all next week.